How's it going, everyone? So I just got done watching Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 8, or Episode 33 in total, and this episode started with a bang. No pun intended, because we had the colossal Titan plummeting down from the wall to the bottom, to the earth, and just having this huge steam explosion where it put most of the scout regiment either unconscious or out of commission, and this cloud of smoke allowed Reiner to turn the tables on Eren, grab him out of the nape of the neck, and able to escape with Bertolt carrying Ymir and having 3D maneuver gear. They just escape off into the distance, and our heroes are just left battered, beaten, and broken, and having to regroup, re-strategize, and then go back out and try to get Eren and Ymir back from Reiner and Bertolt. Overall, this episode felt more like a setup episode. That ending, though, has got me so hyped for the next confrontation between these two titans of Reiner and Bertolt going up against the rest of the scouting regiment and also the military police. The military police is actually putting in some work and has joined the scout regiment under Erwin, which I'm actually surprised by that because honestly, the military police are a bunch of pussies. So I'm glad to see they're at least out on the front lines, actually doing something instead of inside the interior. But like I said, most of this is just a setup episode. We have a majority of this episode actually being a flashback, but I actually like going over to Trost District, getting to see our other characters who haven't really shown up yet. I like to get to see Pixies on top of the wall in his drunken stoop, you know, talking to the female officer in his command, basically telling him, you gotta stop drinking, we got shit to do right now. But also getting to see Jean, or Jean, however you guys want to pronounce his name, Jean pops up in this episode. He's not in a flashback, he's actually here in present day, and it's actually weird to think about. Within these 8 episodes so far, we are getting Jean in the first time in present day timeline of Attack on Titan. It's taken 8 episodes, which is just like crazy to me, but I like him, you know, just arguing with the military police, and I love how Levi, with all the military police saying, hey Levi, where are all these titans we're supposed to be fighting? And he puts them in their place like that. He just slaps the shit out of them and is like, hey, if you guys want to go fight titans, let's go outside the wall. Let's go fight some titans together. He puts them in their place and they start shitting bricks. I absolutely loved that scene. But then we also had Sasha and someone else come in and tell everyone what has happened, you know, letting them know that not only were there 2, but 3 Titan shifters among their ranks, you know, letting them know that Ymir, Bertolt, and Reiner were actually Titan shifters, but 2 of them were the Colossal Titan and Armored Titan. So basically we have everyone from Trost District making their way over to Mikasa, Armin, Hanji, everyone over there, and even Hannes. Hannes gets some shine within this episode, which I'm actually really glad to see. Even though he is a minor character, he is very much, well, a father figure to all 3 of our main characters of Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. And I love the flashback we got within this episode. I know that we've actually been getting a lot of flashbacks within this season of Attack on Titan, whether it be flash forwards or flashbacks, but I still enjoy them nonetheless. And getting to see this giant brawl between Eren, Mikasa, and these 3 bullies that we saw in episode 1, it was just so much fun to watch, and just to see how Mikasa is just so devoted to Eren that whenever he's in trouble, she just goes in, gives Armin the bread, and just goes gung-ho, goes straight to find Eren, and as soon as she arrives, she starts kicking their asses. Absolutely love that. And of course, like, Hannes and his drunk buddies are there just watching it, saying like, they're kids, let them fight it out, it's no problem. But then a merchant ends up joining in the whole fight with them. Everyone just seems to be fighting, but it's just an overall very funny, very enjoyable flashback. I'm really actually glad we had that in this episode, but then we get back to present day with Mikasa starting to panic that Eren is gone. But I love how Hannes comes in and kind of like reassures them about Eren, because not only is Hannes a father figure to them, he's been basically with these kids as they've grown up. So he's watched Eren, Mikasa, and Armin grow up together. He knows their personalities, he knows how they work together, and he knows Eren very, very well. And he even reassures Mikasa and Armin. It's like, sure, Eren gets into fights all the time, and sure, he doesn't win any of those fights, but he never gives up. He is a tenacious son of a bitch. So when it comes to Eren, he's gonna give Reiner Bertolt hell while he's trying to escape their clutches, and we should just like rest easy knowing that he's gonna try to escape, and once we're able to move and go after them, we will. So I actually do like Hannes reassuring Mikasa and Armin and just have like making sure that they're level-headed and making sure they're not panicking, to where they just overall look at the situation and just know that Eren, he can take care of himself. And then eventually, you know, Trost District meets up with everyone on the wall. We got all of our horses. Hanji ends up becoming not unconscious and, you know, gives them the lay down of where they might go. Looks at this map. There's this Titan forest that we got to go to with these big big trees, that is most likely where they are. And it's just such a hyped moment just watching all these horses go out into the distance and then getting to see Eren wake up with no arms, and also Ymir is awake as well, watching her arm and leg growing back, and just having Reiner and Bertolt standing in front of them saying like, hey, Eren, you're finally awake. I am so hyped for the next confrontation because watching Reiner and Bertolt shift from these lovable characters that we love seeing within the Scout Regiment turning into these main villains of the series is very, very cool and very interesting to me. So I am just really looking forward to see where this next episode takes us. This season has been gorgeous with the animation, the music, and just overall how the story has progressed. And we only have a couple episodes left until we're done with season 2. And I honestly have to say, season 2 has been amazing. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this episode. More of a setup episode, but what are your overall thoughts on the flashback we got? How'd you actually feel getting to see Jean pop up within this episode? And are you hyped for what is to come for the remainder of this season? Let me know in the comments below, and if you guys are fans of Attack on Titan and just want to talk as the season is winding down right now into the final episodes, feel free to subscribe. I would love to talk with you guys, and until my next episode review on episode 9 next week, I'll talk with you guys later. Alright guys, see you later.